Hi guys. Didn't go live this morning, but I'm live now. How are you all? This coffee tastes funny. Maybe the cream's off. I put in my coffee. No one's here. One person. Katie's here. Fligs is here. Charlotte's here. This coffee tastes strange. I just put collagen powder in it. Maybe it's that. Hi guys. What's happening? Hi Katie. Patootie. Potato. Potato. What's happening, guys? Now apparently there is a fake account. I will talk about this in a minute, but there's someone pretending to be me and then sending fucking DMs to people saying, I'll give you a free reading for 45 minutes. It's not me, and I don't do readings. Whoever that is, ignore them and report them. Please report them, because I've reported them twice saying they're impersonating me. So you can either press impersonating someone and then say another person. Then you can press my account, or you can say spamming you in the DMs. Grand Rising Laws. Grand Rising Laws. I got a request from them. Yeah, okay. Yes, I had that happen. Okay, so whoever this is, they're spamming everyone who follows me with this bullshit about free readings. This is not me, guys. It's Subconscious Laws, and they've got 2 L's. Same picture as me. I've reported it twice already and nothing's happened. If I block them, I won't be able to see what they're doing, so I'm not going to block them. But guys, as many of you can report that account as possible, that might help, because I don't know how else to get rid of them. But I'm really distressed that they're DMing people pretending to be me. That's so fucked up. Whatever you do, guys, don't send them any money. I'll do a post in the Facebook group. Reading what? You're a coach, not a psychic. Exactly. Like, they're just trying to get money out of people. They're going to say, press this link or whatever, and then charge you $100 or whatever. I reported it. Oh, good. It's called Subconscious Laws. Exactly the same account as mine, except it's got 2 L's. You can hardly notice it. After Subconscious, it's got 2 L's for laws. And it's the same picture as mine. Do you do it from the message they sent? Yeah, you can report the message, or you can report the account. Press report it. Go to their account and press report account, or report the message, I guess. I don't know if you can report messages, but I guess so. I don't know. I will take the life of that person. Tom. Is it on TikTok? Yes, on TikTok. And they've got no followers, but they're following a whole lot of people and messaging them. And they haven't posted my videos yet, which I'm sure they'll start doing. But all they're trying to do is get you to get a reading from them. They're saying free reading. And what they'll do is say, go to this thing, press this thing and send me money, or press this thing and they'll spam you, or put a docs in your, like, something in your computer, or send you a virus or something. Said he will come stay with me my first night in my new place because I get scared at night. Oh, what's this, Amy? Still showed up as old him, but I know it's just old thoughts still playing out 3 days, catching up. Oh, what's this? Where's the beginning? SP came over today to help move furniture, kissed me goodbye, and said he will stay over in my new house because I get scared at night. Oh, that's lovely, Amy. Showed up as the old him, but I know it's old thoughts. How is that the old him? That's lovely. He sounds great. Just assume all good things, darling. Don't read anything into it that's bad. It's all new him. He's new him. He's coming to spend time with me. He's helped me move house. What a beautiful man. Say those things, darling. I only see the good in him, really. I just reported, oh, good, thanks, darling. Hey, sister. Hey, Lydia. Tarot. What's this, Mason? Hang on. Hey, lots. Part 1. Neville said, feel the feeling of the wish desired. What if you can imagine or live in the end, but you can't feel it as if it's real? Any tips? Is it okay? He doesn't mean feel the feelings. He means feel as if it's true. It's a big difference. People really misunderstand what he meant by this. He doesn't mean feel feelings. He means feel as if it's happened. If that's a feeling of contentment or relief or satisfaction or that's kind of what he means. Not, I'm so happy it's here. I'm so happy and grateful that John and I are married. It's not that. That's not what he means. He means it's done. I don't have to do anything. It's all done. I can just be. Happy and content being here, married. Happy and content being with my SP. Doesn't mean you have to feel happy or content. You're just being in that space of it's done. It's a very big difference, and a lot of people misconstrue what he said. Now, he says you can feel the feelings afterwards after you feel it's done, like happy, joy, content, great gratitude, whatever. But it's not something at first you have to feel. All you have to feel is it's done. Then those other feelings might come after, but they're not necessary. And they're a byproduct of feeling it's done, of thinking it's done. It's not feelings. It's called Feeling is the Secret of the book, not feelings are the secret. Feeling it is done. Big difference. Your recent video came at the right time. The one about affirming away. Oh, good. Affirming away what? Hang on, where's the rest of it? Something occurred with SP that in hindsight I actually manifested by total accident. Yep. Because of your video, I was able to chill and just affirm those negative thoughts away. Oh, wonderful. Good, darling. What's this? Hey, guys, my stepdad attacked me today out of nowhere, but I'm already affirming through it. Attacked you, Kat? What the fuck? What do you mean? Started a massive argument with you? I mean physically. My dad's renting me a place to live for now. Shit, Kat, what the fuck? Is that old remnants of old family shit showing up? That's not good. Darling, you're better than that. You're past that shit. Jesus. None of that old shit anymore. Not in your reality. Fuck no. You've worked too hard to put up with that crap. Just death to the old him, darling. Just see him as being nice to you and fucking get yourself away from that person. God damn it. It is so important to realise what those insecure thoughts come from, childhood, etc. And just, yep, it is. Hi, hon. Are you okay? Yeah, you okay, Kat? And be like, nah, that's not even me. I run this shit. Yep. Wonderful, darling. If we don't feel it is done, is it still possible? Yes, guys, of course it's still possible. It doesn't matter what I do. I can't fuck this up. Caleb from Pluto's Gate has an excellent saying. He says, somehow, some way, this is going to work out for me. I don't know how, but somehow, some way, this is going to work out for me. It's possible. You can just say it's possible. You don't even have to say it's done. If all you can muster at the moment is it's possible, do that. I'm manifesting visions as a joke, but it's happening. No, seriously, it's freaking me out. Oh, well, if they're good visions, darling, buy into it. Don't worry about it. I just found you yesterday and I'm excited to see you live. Oh, wonderful, darling. Katie Jacqueline, welcome. Ask a question. Is it okay to leave SP on opened if he reaches out after no contact because it's not the version you want? Well, darling, why are you doing that? Let me give you the tip, guys. A lot of you manipulate the situation and leave them on red for ages and then they get pissed. And then you get scared that they got pissed off and then it all goes to shit. And then you're like, oh my God, I should have messaged them back ages ago. I did that to someone once. I left 12 hours to message them because I was so busy and it really royally fucked things up. Because I was so angry at me and the message I got back was cold and harsh and robotic and like a fuck you. You've just waited 12 hours to contact me. Fuck you. And I wish I'd never done it and I regretted it. And the reason I regretted it was as I sent the message to reply, I was scared that he'd be upset and he was. So if you're going to leave it, if he's not turning up the version you want, darling, that's your fault. You haven't seen him differently, or it's the old him still showing up because old thoughts playing out. What are you playing phone tag with him for? What are you getting shitty at him for? What are you withholding yourself for? Act as if you're together. What would you do if you were together? Would you wait 12 hours? You fucking wouldn't. Who cares if he's turning up as the old version? He'll change. Act fucking normal and don't do manipulative shit. For the love of God, take it from a person who did that by accident. It was totally by accident. It wasn't because I was trying to manipulate. It was because I was actually that busy and I wanted a chance to talk to him properly and it backfired spectacularly in my fucking face. Don't do that. That's manipulation. Okay? There were only 2 nice things. The rest was old story, but those 2 things showed me 3D catching up. Wonderful. Guys, if they're still old story, don't get shitty at them. Don't leave them on red. Don't be annoyed at them. Don't react. It's you that's doing it. Why are you yelling at them, leaving them on red, getting annoyed? Get annoyed at yourself. Oh, fuck. Well, I haven't changed my mind enough about them yet, have I? Obviously. Well, obviously I haven't got the gist of this, the 3D catches up shit, so now I'm getting annoyed. Don't get annoyed. Guys, take it from me. Don't get annoyed at the old them. It backfires in your fucking face. Do you believe there is truth in Vedic astrology? No, darling. Fuck no. I'm okay now. I'm with my mum. She really stepped up for me. Thanks. Oh, really? Oh, Jesus, darling. What the fuck? Fucking hell. I have a bee in my apartment. What's bad for that? Coming to show you what a queen you are. I can't decide who my SP is. Bunch of guys around. I manifest them easily, but how to choose one? Well, just spend time with them all, darling, and whoever treats you best, whoever you love the most, you decide they're yours and they will be. Nothing else is deciding except for you. Realised that I was always comparing myself to others because I'm a twin. I'm working on my self-concept. Thanks. Oh, is that a twin thing? Is it comparing yourself to others? Probably. I never thought of that. Yeah. I'll stop that, darling. You're an individual. SP called me a friend today. I know he was trying to ask about the relationship and just got scared. Don't worry, darling. Forget what he said. Ignore it. That's you friend-zoning yourself. Just imagine you're the girlfriend. I'm so thankful to have found your account. I've been listening to all the garbage. My daughter, where's the rest of it, will grow up with this knowledge. I hope it spares her a lot of heartache. Oh, wonderful, darling, good. It's so great when you can teach your kids this, guys. I wish I knew this when I was younger. My life would have been so fucking different. Loz, you're my favourite. Oh, thanks, Adriana. I am fully in the state of knowing. Hard to explain. I know the 3D is catching up. It has no choice. Wonderful, Cody. Yes. Fuck yes. I literally did a Loz rant at myself because I was reacting to 3D. Good, Kimmy. Good. Rant at yourself. Yes. The old story is a shack. The new story is a mansion. I love that, Johnny B. Good. The old story is just a shack. It's a mansion. This new story is wonderful. Why would I get annoyed at the shack? It's getting rebuilt. It's getting remodeled. It's getting knocked down. How can I lose weight with the law of attraction and assumption? There is no law of attraction, darling. Just throw that fucking shit out the window. It's just a load of shit. It doesn't exist, okay? You're not attracting anything. All you have to do is assume you're thin. Assume weight is falling off you. Assume you are so wonderfully thin and affirm this. I'm so wonderfully thin. Weight is falling off me. It doesn't matter what I eat. I lose weight. I am losing weight rapidly. Everyone is commenting on how thin I look, how much weight I've lost. Imagine a phone call with someone. Oh my God, what have you done? I noticed recently with someone looking at you. Have you lost weight? What have you been doing? Your waist is so tiny. Look at your tiny ass. What's happened? Imagine that. And then throw out anything about law of attraction. Do you do the SATS visualization? Yes, you can, guys. You can get yourself into a state akin to sleep, like sleep. It's not meditation. It's not what people think is meditation. What Neville means is a sense of drowsiness, like you're falling asleep or waking up. That kind of half asleep, half awake sense where your monkey mind is turned off. The best time to do it, I think, is as you're drifting off to sleep, affirm. As you're drifting off to sleep, visualize. Because you're already naturally in a state akin to sleep. Another way to do it is when you're driving just randomly back to a place you know, like your house, you're kind of in SATS. When you're washing dishes or doing something mindless, that's kind of SATS as well. You're kind of like, your monkey mind's not overtaking you and you're kind of in this mode of mediocrity, just doing something mediocre. That's a bit of SATS as well. But you can conjure it if you really want to. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and really relax yourself and try and go into a drowsy state. It's called the breathing technique if you want to look it up. Neville Goddard breathing technique. He didn't really use it much, but... hey, Loz, since last time I checked with you, I've moved into my dream city and apartment. Oh, wonderful, darling. Congratulations. Dream city and apartment. How do you work out your limiting beliefs to affirm against? Okay, so I've got a couple of solutions for this. It could just be, what are your triggers? Like, what are you triggered by? People leaving you on red? Oh, well, that could have meant that you feel abandoned or not good enough. Or people criticising you. It's because you got criticised as a child. What do you get triggered by? If it's not that, go back to your childhood and actually think, how did my parents treat me? What happened in childhood? If you can do that. If you can't do any of those things, sit for 20 minutes in complete silence. Don't look at your phone or anything and just write down all your thoughts. And then circle them afterwards, all the negative ones. And then think, what has all this got in common? Oh, I feel not good enough. Oh, I feel like people are going to leave me. Oh, I can't trust anyone. Well, what's that about? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't trust anyone because I was abused as a kid. Oh, I think everyone's going to abandon me because my dad left or my mum died. Right? And then affirm against that. Should I read books about the law of attraction? Darling, who the fuck are you talking to? I don't know what account you think you're on, but I don't talk about that shit. The law of attraction doesn't exist. You're not attracting anything. Please stop listening to anyone who talks about the law of attraction. There's no such thing as the law of attraction. It doesn't exist. It's a buzzword that came from the fucking secret. It's not a thing. Please stop listening to anyone who talks about it. It's ridiculous. You're not attracting anything. You're sending thought out through your subconscious mind to others and they reflect it back. It's thought reflection. That's all manifesting is. Nothing's getting attracted to you. I'm really sorry. Please don't read anything about the law of attraction. It's not a thing. Okay? It's not how you manifest. Nothing's getting attracted to you at all. And anyone who's teaching you that's an idiot. Thank you for all the support and love. I'm always here to return the favour to you. Oh, Kat, darling, I want to give you a big hug. Lord screams and sense in me. I feel unmotivated. Well, darling, I can't scream at everyone. I don't have the energy. Can we visualise that COVID goes away? Yes, darling. Just start visualising that people... You know what I'm visualising? That a whole lot of people start realising the vaccine's making them fucking sick. And they all start going, oh, my God, I'm not doing this. Oh, shit, what a load of bullshit this is. And it all just starts going away and people just turn their attention away from it. Oh, I'm not going to think about this fucking bullshit thing anymore. I'm just going to get on with my life, and then it just goes away. But the more we pay attention to the fucking thing, the more it will stay in your reality. Thanks, Kat, darling, with a big heart. Wish I could send you one. Look, guys, COVID is around because we're still talking about it. We're ruminating on it. We're obsessed about it. The more we pay attention to it, the more it will stay in our reality. Look at all the other SARS. They all went away because we stopped fucking talking about them. And we didn't get obsessed about the other SARS diseases. There's lots of other COVIDs, there's lots of other SARS. Where did they go? They just went. Why? Because no one was talking about it on the news. I've got COVID at the moment, but feeling a bit better. Well, darling, just know that you never have to get the vaccine because you're now fully immunised against the whole fucking thing unless you get Delta. So don't you dare go and get the fucking needle in your arm. You'll be good. I'm not anti-vax. I just don't know what's in that shit, darling. Give me 15 years of watching other people and seeing that they don't have blood clots and die and don't get infertile and don't have their genome altered and don't have their immune system completely fucked, and then I might take it. Until then, I'm not a guinea pig. I've recently broke out of writer's block, but please, guys, that's just my opinion, okay? I've recently got out of writer's block and procrastinating to write 4 new songs. Mind power, wonderful, darling. Look, all procrastination is fear of fucking the unknown, fear of never finishing. Fear of it not being perfect, so you just get in this catatonic state of doing nothing. It's all just based on fear and perfectionism. But I used to procrastinate so badly, and it's just because I don't feel good enough. Just start telling yourself, I don't ever get writer's block. Words flow out of me. I write a song a day. I am prolific in songwriting. I am a prolific songwriter. Affirm that, darling, and you'll fucking churn them out. You'll be like Sia. I've got a promotion at work. I'm now in the process of pre-approval for a home loan. Oh! Just imagine you get whatever house you want, okay? Living in the state of knowing is life-changing. Yep, wonderful, darling. Love it. Turn off the TV. Yes, please. You don't have to believe your affirmations. Just know that they are working. It's just thinking. Yes, John Johnson. He speaks truth because he knows what he's talking about. How is the law of attraction not real? What are you attracting, darling? You tell me. Tell me how it works. Tell me how it works because no one can explain it. So I send the thought out, and then space, this thing called the universe, which is just air, apparently makes decisions and decides shit and orchestrates a whole lot of shit, this air, and then sends back to me the exact thing or something better, because sometimes you don't get the thing you want, you just get something better, this or something better, to me, and it finds me somewhere on earth, this air, and sends me shit. What? That makes no fucking sense. And to do it, I have to be at a certain vibration. No one can actually tell me exactly how I'm meant to measure this vibration. I don't know if these people teaching it have secret vibration meters that they are knowing what vibration they're at. And I also have to be at a frequency of which I know not. But I have to be at it to do it. And I also have to be happy all the time and positive. If you think about it that way, it sounds like insane. If you think about the law of assumption, which is just manifesting, it's this. What you dominantly think manifests. If you want things to change in your reality, change what you think. Ta-da! You've manifested. What the fuck? The law of attraction doesn't make any fucking sense. Vibration, frequency, universe, alignment. Aligning to what? What the fuck are you aligning to? So many people talk in this speak. Alignment, vibration. But when you actually ask them to explain in fucking plain English what the fuck they mean by that shit, they can't explain it. Joe Dispenza can't explain it properly. Abraham Hicks can't explain it properly, but they love making you feel like you're so fucking dumb because you don't understand what frequency you need to be at because, ooh, come back to my next lecture and pay me $5,000 so I can explain it to you because you're so fucking dumb. It's just thinking, guys, and anyone who's telling you opposite is a fuckwit. Sorry. I always wait for you to go live, lol, and I live in LA, so the time difference, lol, right now is always 3 a.m. Oh, no! Well, darling, I do go live about 9 p.m. EST every night. So that'd be like, what, 7 p.m. your time, 6 p.m.? I love you, it's so funny. Power of thought transmission can even be measured scientifically, altering on a cellular level. Yes, guys, go and read the gateway process from the CIA, the FBI, the CIA. They fucking research this. Thought transmission is real. It's not fake. It's the only thing that's been scientifically proven that happens. No one can prove that vibration does shit. I think alignment means state of the wish fulfilled. Well, yes, if you want to think of it that way, fine. But when people talk about alignment, mostly in the law of attraction world, they talk about aligning to the universe, aligning to a point in space, aligning to the vortex. What the fuck does that mean? Where is this vortex? I've never found it, Esther. Explain yourself. Oh, you can't, because you're speaking gobbledygook speak to confuse me, so I have to buy your next fucking book. And so I feel really fucking stupid. SP dating another girl, it's hard not to feel like shit. Well, darling, look, you've got to look at yourself and think, when did I think that I wasn't good enough, or that he didn't love me, or he might find someone else, or I didn't feel chosen? Any of those things? Ta-da, you manifested that bitch. So just ignore her and imagine you and him together and try to get the bitch out of your brain. What is going on? I just got here. We're talking about manifesting, darling. You are so straightforward. Love the energy. Oh, good, darling. Haha, alignment with the Lionsgate portal. Oh, God. Yes, darling, it is pure BS. Where is this Lionsgate portal? How do I find it? How do I get thought transmission, but how do I, for example, win the lottery? I do get the thought transmission, but how do I, for example, win the lottery? Okay. Sandra, why are you relying on the lottery for money? So many people think that's the only option for getting money, and it fucks them completely because they're kind of cancelling out all other options of money opportunities. Someone could die and leave you inheritance, but you'll focus on the lottery. You could get an amazing new career and suddenly be making 50 grand a week, but you'll focus on the lottery because you're seeing it as the only option to get money, and that is flawed thinking. First of all, I want you to be open to all possibilities of money coming to you from all sources, from everywhere, all the time. Money is coming to me in unexpected ways all the time from unexpected sources. Money is flowing to me like fucking water. My bank account is so full, I have more money than I know what to do with. I now have a tax problem. I would start saying that rather than focusing on the lottery. But if you're so determined that the only way you can actually make money is the lottery, you have to be in the state of winner when you buy the ticket and assume every fucking time that you're going to win. And if you don't do that, you won't win. It's like an SP. If you don't think they love you, they won't. If you don't think the lottery loves you, it won't. Go and watch Name It and Claim It, all the videos about Name It and Claim It. Helen Hadsell on YouTube, or read the book. She won every competition she entered because she was in the state of winner. Are you in the state of winner? If you're not, you're fucked. And you won't be able to win anything. Got it? You've got to live in the end of winner. I've been put on someone's will from listening to your lives. Have you? See? You can be put on someone's will, and when they fucking cark it, you get all their cash. There are different ways to get money, guys. Can you manifest yourself feeling good generally? I feel so good in myself. Every day in every way, I'm feeling better and better. Isn't it wonderful? I'm feeling so great every day. I feel so healthy and wealthy and amazing. And say that every day. I won lotto last year. Good, darling. Good for you. Do I keep persisting if SP is back to treating me like a friend? Darling, what kind of question is this? Do you not want to be friends? If you want to be friends, just don't persist in the new thinking that he's not your fucking friend and he's your SP. He's your person. He's your boyfriend. He's your husband. If you wanted to stay friends, stay in the state you're in right now. Friend zoning yourself. Why did 2 years old die? They definitely didn't manifest it. No. Guys, children don't manifest shit. They don't have any subconscious thought. Only adults manifest a reality, okay? Children have no subconscious thought until the age of 7. They're in a hypnotic state before then, absorbing everything around them to form the personality and ego and subconscious thought they now have, that they turn into as an adult. After that, it takes ages for your full subconscious to be formed, so no children attract disease, death, abuse, nothing. Nothing. They're not manifesting, manifesting anything like that. Some good books, please. Anything by Neville Goddard or Florence Scovel Shinn or Joseph Murphy. SP seems to... Well, the other way that small children could die, darling, is their parents manifested that they worry too much about them getting sick. That could also be it, unfortunately. SP seems to have forgotten, but it like death is death. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't read too much into death of children. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Anything to do with children, I wouldn't worry too much about. How do I manifest a billionaire husband? What do you need that for? You're assuming you can't make money by yourself? Look, how do I manifest a billionaire husband? Well, imagine you have one. I love being a billionaire's wife. I love being married to a billionaire. Those things, darling. Imagine yourself living in a big mansion. I'm manifesting every day. Yes, we all are, darling. Is it good if you've seen... Hang on. So do I say my SP and I are happily married, or he loves being married to me? Either way, darling. They're both great. What do I manifest when I hate people leaving me on red? What do you manifest? You mean what do you affirm? He loves talking to me. He's constantly messaging me back. As soon as I message him, he messages me back. He can't stop messaging me. He's blowing up my phone. Those things, darling. So the book The Secret is wrong. Part of it's right. The rest of it's wrong. The first part makes sense. Second part, no. First part about using your mind power, yes. Second part about sending it out to the universe, wrong. Wrong. Sorry, wrong. Neville Goddard as well as Florence Scovel Shin advised against manifesting an SP. No, they didn't. What are you talking about, Marion? M20. Neville Goddard manifested his own wife. Anyone who says that has never fucking listened to every single Neville lecture like I have. He imagined his wife in a bed next to him in his apartment, and his wife walked around with a wedding ring imaginary on her finger, imagining she was married to Neville. That's complete crap. Sorry. Anyone who says that is like saying, you can't manifest an SP because Neville never said you could. He manifested his own second wife. He never said that. Drop the ball with manifesting, but seeing the results in past affirmations is good, darling. Is it good if you've seen something in the 3D, but it didn't throw you because you know your SP is yours? Yes, look, if you're seeing something in the 3D but it didn't throw you, that's wonderful. Don't let it throw you. That's great, darling. If you're not letting it throw you, fantastic. My living the end story is SP crying when I'm walking down the aisle towards him. Oh, that's lovely, darling. How beautiful. That's a beautiful image. Can we manifest an SP without someone specifically in mind? Yes, darling, just say, I love my girlfriend. I love my boyfriend. They're so beautiful to me. They treat me so well. They're everything I've ever dreamed of. You can write your perfect woman or man checklist in a journal and read it. Oh, yes, they're coming towards me. I know they're mine. And they'll turn up. Or sleep every night as if they're in bed with you, okay? How do I stay firm in my affirmations through grief? Look, guys, if you're grieving, sometimes your brain goes to pot and there's nothing you can do about it. Don't beat yourself up. But then just jump back on the horse when you're feeling a bit better and try and affirm through it. I've been feeling really good all week, like the Sabbath until today. Is that meant to happen? Look, guys, you're not perfect. Look at Terry and I. Terry's a wonderful manifestation person account on here. And she just said the other day, I'm taking a break for a week because I'm feeling down. And I can't be perfect all the time, and I can't talk about manifesting when I'm feeling like crap. I did that a few weeks ago. We're not perfect, guys. Don't try to be. Florence who? Florence Scovel Shin. Do I say my SP and I... Oh, I saw that one. What are some affirmations for finding a purpose in life? Very stuck. I have no idea what I'm doing. Darling, don't worry about knowing what you're doing. Just say, I am living my soul's purpose. I have got the dream career. I love my dream career. Everyone is so jealous of what I do with my life. It fulfills me in every way. I love my life. Just start saying that, and how that comes about, you will not be able to devise, and something will happen where it will give you an idea. Your subconscious might give you an idea in the middle of the night. Someone might offer you something, say something to you, and then boom, it'll happen. Be in the state of, I have the dream life. In one of his lectures, he clearly advised against manifesting an SP. The lecture is in 5 lessons. Yes, he also manifested his own wife. So how about that? He talks about that if you are seeking love, the people who seek love manifest their lovelessness. Okay, kind of like going on a dating site and being desperate. That's what he talks about a lot. But Neville manifested his own divorce and marrying his second wife. What he was talking about in those lectures is sometimes people don't realise that the person they are obsessed with isn't actually the best person for them, and there might be someone better coming along. And it happened a lot. He would go to weddings and he would talk to people and he would say, do you want this man? And she'd say yes. And he'd be like, what if you found out he was a serial killer tomorrow? And she'd be like, I'd still, and you go, would you still want him? She's like, no. He's like, well, then it's not this man or no man. And then a year later, he'd end up at her wedding and it would be a different man. Now he's talking about that, but he's not talking about don't try and get back the person that you love or don't try and get the person that you love, because he did that himself. Okay? So he didn't advise against doing anything of the sort. And please don't come on my lives and try and dispute what I'm saying when I've listened to Neville and read Neville a gazillion fucking times. And I could probably quote that 5 lessons back to you, and let me give you the tip. He did it himself. I don't know why you're so angry about it or why you keep writing it. Are you angry that you can't get your SP back? So you're writing here to discourage everyone else because you're so fucked at manifesting that you want to write, marry, and that no one else should be doing it because you're totally incapable of manifesting what it is you want in your life? Or are you a manifesting coach just trying to get attention? Or why are you contradicting what I'm trying to say on here with weird shit that's got nothing to do with what I talk about? Why? What? Why? Why be so negative? Go and read him again and listen to him again. He says a lot of things. Can I break the no contact rule? Why are you even obeying the no contact rule? What are you doing? What is the no contact rule? I don't teach that absolute manipulative crap. If you're in no contact, then yeah, no, don't contact them if you don't want to, but don't make a rule. That's ridiculous. Is living in the end knowing it will happen and you are... Is living in the end just knowing it will happen and you are that now? Yes. It's more knowing it's done rather than knowing it will happen. That's living in the end or from the end. How do I get my ESP to miss me? You can say they're constantly missing me. They can't stop thinking about me when they go to bed at night. They're crying their eyes out. You can say those things, darling. Can I manifest $2 million? How do I know, darling? Can you? If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you won't. I can't tell you what's going on in your mind. Not at all. I'm not angry at all. Okay. But darling, go back and understand that he manifested his own wife. So if he was so against finding the love of your life and being with the love of your life, then why did he do that for himself? He did that completely for himself, and he manifested his ex-wife who was estranged, who refused to give him a divorce, coming back, burglaring, thieving, and getting arrested, and then having to give him sign the papers for his divorce. He manifested that whole thing because he so desperately wanted the one person he wanted. He doesn't say, don't love the one person you love. He loved his wife and he didn't want anybody but his wife. And if you listen to the way he talks about his wife, he says, the way a marriage should be like is this, that when they're not there, your house is empty. And that's how he felt about his wife. He loved her so much. He didn't want anybody but her. Okay? He deeply, deeply loved her. And from the moment he met her, he wanted her as his wife and no one else. Can I manifest a celebrity into my life? Yes, darling. Just imagine they're your friend or they're your lover or whatever. Should I still affirm I'm in the state of knowing, or should just know that it's coming somehow? Should I still affirm if I'm in the state of knowing? If you're fully in the state of knowing and your negative brain isn't running you, well, don't affirm, guys. But what happens is a lot of you get your SPs back. Then you let your brain run riot and you get triggered, and then you're back to square one again when they leave because you let your brain run you and your old triggers kicked in. That's why I talk about keeping on top of your mental diet. Okay? Is Bob obsessed with me? He can't stay away anymore. A good affirmation. Bob is obsessed. Oh, sorry. Is Bob obsessed? I thought you were asking me a question. Bob is obsessed with me. He can't stay away anymore. A good affirmation. Yes, that's wonderful. What are your thoughts on scripting? Darling, do it. Look, lots of people find it hugely helpful. I do it a little bit, and sometimes I forget that I actually have manifested a lot of stuff by scripting, and I keep forgetting I've done it. I keep thinking I do it mostly with my mind, but I have done a lot of scripting and manifested from the script, from what I've written in my journal. Thanks, Kat, darling. So do it, guys. If it's better for you and you prefer it, script. How can I manifest a celebrity into my life? Darling, I just said. Imagine you're with them. Imagine they're your friend. In the time Neville got divorced, they couldn't just divorce because they wanted to. He manifested her, yeah. They couldn't just get divorced. If the other person refused, they couldn't get divorced. That's how it used to work. And you had to serve papers on them, and they had to comply, and if they didn't comply, you're fucked. Did you manifest us? I think so, yes. What about the vision board? Look, guys, use one if it really helps you, but really what you have to do is use your mind to imagine you're inside the images, or you're wearing the wedding dress, or you're in the house, or you're using the items on the vision board, that you are in that scene. It's really just a jumping off point for imagining yourself in your own mind. The pictures themselves, the paper or the digital vision board you do, doesn't really do a lot. Okay? SP initiated a few days ago, but he seems to have forgotten our plans, affirming against worries. Oh, don't worry, darling. Don't worry. If he seems to have forgotten, just say, of course he doesn't forget. He always sticks with plans with me. He never cancels. He's so reliable. He's not flaky. Should you write your desire and burn it? No. Who's telling you to do that? Burn it? Why? Opinions on Joe Dispenza. Oh, how much time have you got? I can't stand the dude. He talks in gobbledygook speak. I wish he would just talk straight English, and then I would like him. Do you script through journaling or just writing down your affirmations? No, I don't believe in writing down your affirmations, guys. That's the scripting I don't believe. Affirmations are meant to be new thoughts, to replace old thoughts. But scripting a new story, a diary entry as if it's already happened, something in the future, they're wonderful things to do, or how you want things to go. But affirmations, not so much. But some people do, but I don't believe in that 369 and stuff. I just think it's a waste of time. You're meant to be thinking it. If my boyfriend, who I manifested, has some bad habits that are red flags, drug use, do I ignore that 3D? Why are you staying with someone who's a drug user? Is what I would ask you, Inner Earth 1-1. Why? And don't say because I love them. What happened in your childhood where you feel not good enough to attract someone who's fully complete and whole and knows themselves and doesn't need things to cope with life? Why are you putting up with that is what I'd ask you. What happened to you in childhood? Were you abused? Were you neglected in some way? Were you abandoned? Were you made to feel not good enough? And so you assume that what you get is never the complete relationship, that you always only get half of someone, that people don't choose you, that they choose things over you, like drugs, because you feel deep down that you're not chosen. And so you're actually going to choose someone who chooses something else over you and is not present. That's what I'd be questioning, darling, and working on that self-concept to fix that, and then seeing a new version of them. Drug use can be changed. I used to live with a heroin addict. He's not a heroin addict anymore. I have SPs that had substance abuse issues, and they don't anymore because I don't see them like that in my reality. However, I had to assess how I'd attracted those kind of people into my life, and it was because of me. Right? And my thoughts about me not deserving better. Got it? My SP promised that I could stay over when his mum is gone, but it didn't happen. What to affirm? Don't worry, darling. Just say, oh, we spend so much time together now. I'm constantly staying over at his house. He's constantly staying at mine. Don't worry about the event that didn't happen. Just go jump ahead in the future, darling. SP is back. What would you change your adorning to then? Affirming to then? Do we do it for the rest of our lives? Look, Maggie, if they're back, all you need to do is not be triggered by them and see the new version of them. So don't be triggered by the old them if any old them pops up, and don't be triggered by old you, your old triggers. That's the key. You don't have to keep affirming the whole way through the relationship, but if your triggers trigger you, stay on top of your self-concept affirmations. If he triggers you, stay on top of seeing the new version of him, and only seeing the new version if he triggers you. It's the triggers that are the problem, guys. Always. I've seen it too many times. You have to control your own mind thoughts. Stop allowing yourself to think negatively. Yes, guys. I believe having faith in yourself and the power of awareness is also important for manifestations. Yep, having faith in yourself, guys. You're only having faith in you. The faith of a mustard seed, to imagine that you're going to grow into a mustard tree. Okay? That you are going to succeed. That you are going to get what you want. That your desires are a promise and they are yours. Good, Maggie, you got that? Okay. I did everything to clean up and stable my mind, but my reality isn't reflecting it all the way. That's because it's still the old thinking. Sometimes it takes a while, guys. The 3D is delayed. Okay, it's delayed. So don't worry too much if it's not showing up yet. Be patient. Persist. Slowly, slowly catch your monkey. Loz, if I live in the end but affirm for second chance, is that contradicting? What do you want a second chance for? I don't like this second chance. It sounds like I'm putting you up on the pedestal and you're more important than me and you're going to choose me. Do you choose me? Can you give me a second chance? I don't like that. You're giving them a second chance, darling. Big yourself up a bit more with that. Change that wording a bit. Should we feel gratitude to manifest? It's not necessary, darling. Forgot to tell you, current SP is a new one. Let go of that SP from our call with New Zealand girlfriend. Oh, really, Amy? Current SP is a new one. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Decided I deserve better, like you said. Look, guys, sometimes that happens when your self-concept's on point. You think, I don't need someone with issues. I don't want someone who hasn't got their shit together. I don't want someone who chooses someone else. I want someone who chooses me. Happens all the time. Hang on, guys. I'm scrolling up. How do I affirm financial abundance, please? I'm so financially abundant. It's kind of in your question, darling, okay? Money is constantly coming towards me. My bank account is overflowing. People are so jealous of how much money I have and how many things I can buy. When I buy things, I never think about the cost. Say things like that, darling. All respect if you're hungry. When I do recordings, my stomach goes crazy if it's a dog. What's this? What are you talking about? That's not my stomach making noises, darling. That's my dog under the coffee table. Is that what you're talking about? It's a dog snoring. How long until we see results from affirming? I'm going to ignore that question, darling, because you haven't been here long and you're lost as hell. Please go to the Facebook group and watch all my live videos back because you're a bit lost. I know you're coming from LOA, but no one can tell you how long it's going to take. And if anyone lies to you and says, it takes 17 seconds to manifest for, I can manifest for you, they're full of shit. No one knows how long it takes, darling, and so I can't answer that question. It takes as long as it takes for you to convince your subconscious mind that it's true. Have you convinced your mind it's true? Well, then it will happen quicker. Got it? I answered my question. Oh, okay. How long is the delay between affirming and seeing results? Another question that no one can answer. No one knows the time delay. Okay? The vision. It has its own appointed hour. It will ripen. It will flower. If it be long, wait, for it is sure and it will not be late. That's the answer. The vision has its own appointed hour. No one knows how long that hour is going to be. A week, a month, a year, 2 minutes. No one can tell you, and if they're telling you they can, they're lying. Okay? I've got to go soon, guys. Loz, what does it mean when you have been self-concept but you don't really think of the person? It means you're working on you and you're not obsessing about them so much, and it's good. It means you're focusing on you more. It's great, darling. How do you know that you've convinced that you're with your SP? Because you don't think of the old thoughts anymore. You don't worry about it. You don't ruminate about the old story. You're not thinking about the old version of them. You're seeing yourself together in your mind with them and you feel contented. If you're still thinking of the old story and thinking of the old them and thinking of the breakup and crying about it and missing them, no, you haven't. Hi, Loz. Do I have to affirm daily or can I simply assume? Affirming is assuming. What do you mean, Nita? Affirming is assuming I am loved. Well, I'm assuming I'm loved. What do you mean? It's just thinking, darling. If you don't affirm during the day and your brain's running riot with negative assumptions, good luck with that. Guys, it's just new thinking. I don't know how many times I have to say this. How many times do I have to do it? Well, how many times a day are you thinking negatively? That many times. You're meant to be on a mental diet of new positive thinking that's going to manifest your reality. If 80% of your brain space is filled with old thoughts, old shitty thoughts, old negative thoughts, then good luck changing your reality because 80% is dominant and only 20% of the time you're affirming. Good luck with changing shit. You won't be able to. How long have you been thinking those old thoughts? How predominant are they? How long in the day do you think them? That much. That's the answer, guys. Think about how much you think old garbage thoughts. That much. Got it? If you want to know how long, check yourself, how long you're seeing your reality versus what you want. Yes, how long have you been seeing this current reality of bullshit that you don't want? Exactly, darling. What happens if I blocked the person? Do I read them, goddess? Do I read them? What do you mean? Why are you blocking them, Nita? If you want them back, why are you blocking them? I don't understand. And I don't understand what you mean, do I read them? Darling, if you're trying to get someone back, don't block them. What are you doing that for? Do I believe in crystals, etc., spirit guides? Darling, no. It's just your mind that manifests, guys. If you're relying on crystals or spirit guides, God help you. God help you. I'm sorry that you feel you need a placebo, that you can't trust yourself. You can't have faith in your own abilities. You can't imagine that God is in you and you are all fucking powerful and you create your reality and you need a crystal to help you. No. Sorry, do I add the person back after blocking? Nita, how the fuck do you expect them to contact you? Oh, they're going to send a carrier pigeon. If you want to fucking talk to them, add them back, yes, for fuck's sake. Guys, so many of you have blocked them and then you're asking me. But you want contact from them, but they have no fucking way of contacting you. Is that a trick question, honestly? Guys, if you were married, would you not have them added in your phone? If you were married, would you be blocking them? If you were married, would you be leaving them on red? If you were married, think about this logically. Oh, I'm married to him, but I'm going to leave him on red for 5 days. Just teach him a lesson, even though I'm going to see him tonight at dinner. I won't talk to him for 5 days. I also will leave him on red, and I'm going to block him. Guys, imagine you're with them already. That means not blocking them, reading their messages, replying back, acting as if they love you in your mind. Stop asking me if you should unblock them. Of course you fucking should. Would you block your husband? Bloody hell. Sorry, guys. I'm cranky because my coffee tastes revolting. I need my coffee. All right. Are you talking about your mum? Well, Nita, if your mum and you were in a great relationship and you had a beautiful mother and daughter relationship, would you have her number on your phone? Would you have her blocked? No! Whatever this fucking terrible thing that happened between you and your mum, you have to get rid of it because you're still holding on to the old story if you've still not got a number in your phone. Imagine she loves you. Imagine it's all forgotten and forgiven and you talk all the time. This live, I'm dead. Sorry, guys, I'm yelling a lot on this live because people have annoyed me on this live with really fucking stupid questions. Maybe there's a lot of people coming from LOA. I don't know. There's a lot of lost people in this live. Normally I have people who have at least listened to me a little bit. There's a few losters, lost souls, lost boys. Guys, please, I'm sorry if I seem cranky, but it's because so many people are so lost and it's really frustrating for me because when you're writing things like, do you believe in spirit guides or you can't manifest an SP or any of this absolute shit, it really frustrates me because it makes me realize that you haven't stepped into your power and realize you can manifest whatever the fuck you want. An SP, or you don't need a crystal, or you don't need a spirit guide to guide you. You're doing it. And it really frustrates me because it means you've been listening to some absolute bullshit for a really long time and you've been brainwashed and you're not stepping into your own power. God in you, source energy, whatever you want to fucking call it, is what manifests. And if you're looking at anything outside of you or listening to any complete fuckwit who tells you you can't manifest an SP or a house or money or have the thing you want, then I'm really, really sorry you've been so misled and you've probably got the life you don't want currently because some idiot has told you you can't have it, including a specific person. And that's complete and utter crap. You can be, do and have anything you fucking will want because you say so. And I really want you guys who've come from LOA or been listening to some fucking idiots on here with crystals to get this, that you decide. You decide. You run this shit. And no one, and I repeat, no one should be telling you you can't, including manifestation coaches on TikTok holding fucking crystals and trying to sell you a manifestation candle. The only person that can manifest is you. The only person that has the power is you. And the only thing you need is you. That's it. That's why I'm getting really frustrated on here because there's a lot of really lost people on here who are questioning what I'm saying because they don't believe in themselves. You don't have to believe in me, guys. You just have to believe in you. Got it? I know there's a lot of new people. No, I'm not angry, darling. I'm angry at the amount of shit on here being taught and it's misleading a lot of people and a lot of people are lost as fuck and they've gone and paid someone for a manifestation ritual or a candle or a fucking crystal and they've thrown money down the toilet at charlatans who've misled them and bullshitted them and gone to tarot readings and been bullshitted and all the tarot reader is reflecting is your thinking and they're not telling you that even though they know full well that's what they're doing. It's really sad. And I've also got a person at the moment pretending to be me and writing to the people and saying, come and have a free reading with me and trying to rip people off because my account's getting bigger and it's making me angry because I don't do readings, okay? I don't do any of that shit. I don't believe in any of that crap. And so many people are so desperately needing help and they're being taken advantage of on TikTok, and it's so unfair on you guys. Because all you need to know is you are the power. Do you not realize that you are all God's? It says it the whole way through the Bible, and I'm not religious, I'm just telling you what it says. That you have the power. You and only you can manifest your reality, and your current reality is a manifestation of your previous thinking. All you need to do to change it is change your thinking. You don't need candles. You don't need to worry about what you can and can't have because someone told you can't have your SP. That's bullshit. You lost your SP with your shitty thinking about yourself and them. So all you need to do to get them back is change that shitty thinking. And if you don't believe me, go back and think, what was I thinking during the relationship that might have caused this breakup? Oh yeah, he didn't love me. He didn't want me. He doesn't spend as much time with me as he used to. Maybe he doesn't want me. Maybe he's looking at other girls. Maybe this is going to shit. Maybe. He's drifting away from me. He doesn't call me as much. I'm not good enough. My thighs are fat. Other girls are prettier than me. My dick's not big enough. Whatever the fuck you were thinking. That's what caused the breakup. So if you caused it, can't you change it? With new thinking, my dick's enormous. I'm so fucking amazing. Of course he loves me. He's constantly spending time with me. He's fucking obsessed with me. He's my husband and he loves being my husband, etc. I really want you to get this, guys, because there are so many lost people on this live and it's really frustrating me because I want you to know that the only person you need to trust is you. The only person you need to rely on is you because you have the power. You run this shit. You run this shit. You do. Got it? If you're really lost, I want you to go to the Facebook group and I want you to watch every single one of my lives from number 1 to 100, 200 and whatever. And if you're lost by the end of that, well, I can't help you. If you're trying to get your SP back, I want you to watch number 25 first. Just type 25 in the search bar inside the group. Then watch number 41. Then watch number 67. Okay? They're 3 lives that should really help you with getting your SP back. And 77 when I'm having a fucking breakdown and crying on the live. But I hate recommending that one because I look like a dick in that live, okay? Because I was upset. But what I want you to understand is you need to change your thoughts. That's your self-concept. And change your thoughts about your SP. That's the old story about you and them. And those lives should help you. Okay, guys? 25, 41, 67, 77. All right? But also any live, you can type in specific person, blah, blah, blah. You can go to the forum. You can read the success stories on the main page. So many people are getting their SPs back at the moment in the main page. It's astounding. Okay, guys, please go and read the success stories and you can put your questions in the Q&A forum. I'm posting a new Q&A forum tomorrow. There's one every Monday and we're starting a new challenge tomorrow. I love myself, my body challenge, okay? Please do go to the Facebook group because all these lives are saved and I promise you, 25, 41, 67, 77. You've got to just step into, I run this shit. I can change this. I can be, do and have anything I want. No one can tell me I can't have my SP. No one can tell me I need a crystal. I run this shit. I run this shit. I do. Okay, guys? I'm going to go. All right, guys. Oh, thanks for all the presents, Cow Fairy. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching me. I'll be live again tomorrow, and I go live twice daily. If you don't follow me and press the notification bell so you know when I go live. I'm sorry I was so angry on this live, but there's a lot of shit going on at the moment, like people copying my account and stuff. It's really fucking annoying me. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and please do join the Facebook group as well, and I will see you soon. Love you. Bye.